What's going on, everybody? We're back for another video. We're going to be talking about how we was able to take a very 236 plus handle run back on NASDAQ. This was a Friday trade. Join Discord for a psychology video as well to be paired with this. I'm going to put that in the Discord as well. Start doing some more webinars and psychology videos. So join free Discord. I'm going to, because it's going to layer why the psychology I took this trade, which definitely helped me throughout the week and for next week. But the trade recap breakdown of this trade, I'll just keep on YouTube and put in Discord as well. So feel free to jump in there if you want some more extra information and content and value. So we're going to talk about this trade. I want to start on the 2-minute real quick, just kind of give you context. With this red, I'll start on the 15-minute. That may actually be helpful. So I got everything layered out. So going today, I was kind of bearish and bullish. I'm going today, depending on how we trade at this breaker. So my brain, the way that I thought about this was, now remember, you can start trading at 10:30. That's why I got this blue line, right? And you can see I want to use a higher time frame into context of what I want to trade. And meaning, if I saw this on the higher time frame, right, it was a 15-minute breaker. You know what 15-minute breaker is? Breaker is a high and low. So high, low, high, low, higher high, rip down. Meaning, when I say rip down, all it means is I'm extending these down close candles. ICT would say you can extend the last down close candle, but I just extend all of this whole price. My opinion, in my where I use it, and basically I'm using it for this for a price to start below here. Meaning, if we don't stay below here, that means I'm going to be using it for the target up. So how we trade during this breaker is going to give me influence. Like, it's going to influence my trade. Oh, do we bounce off here, start rejecting? I'm looking for buys. If we get back below here, I'd be looking for sales. So keep that in context. That's the 15-minute breaker that I extended throughout the candles and showing me what we was looking at for today. Go down to 2-minute. You can see that I'm kind of got everything going for us anyways. So zoom in a little more. There we go. Remember how I don't get caught up in this? I don't trade at 10:30. Either the first 30 minutes, or from 9:30 to 10:30, that's the first hour, or you can start from 10 to 10:30, that's the first 30 minutes. I let this go by, kind of see what it wants to do, and see what liquidity is left after we show Williams what we're respecting or not. 10:30, we already saw that we could be looking for a sell. I was looking for a sell side right here. You can see that we took a trade, I think, at this area right here, looking for us to go lower, and took it at break even, right? No, cool. Everything cool. Took that break even. I think it was giving you more context of why I thought we was gonna going back up. Is look was not being respected. Meaning, notice how we had all this range of being bullish. I mean, not bullish. Price. Price is balanced in this area. It being balanced. After it being balanced, we should have no reason to come back up here. The only reason we need to come back up here is we're fully reversing or we're taking liquidity. That's why I marked out right here. This be my pool liquidity. So we have some equal highs right here. Come back above here, sweep this high out. After sweeping that high out, we should not be coming back below here. I mean back above here, because we already on the higher time frame. Zoom out just a little bit. Remember, this is a 15-minute breaker. We came back above here, went back down, sweep liquidity on the higher time frame, sweep liquidity, and then all this is balanced. We have no reason to go back up here unless we're fully reversing and it's balanced. So after we came out here, swept that high, had a reversal, right? Coming back down, I took a sell right here and telling myself I'm just looking for us to go lower. There's no reason for us to go back higher. If we go back higher, that's why I was so quick to put that break even, because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put a break even. Either we're gonna go break even or we're gonna keep trending down. As you can see, came at that low. That's why I put that break even. We was forming S&T on ES. I put that break even. I said either we're going to hold this or we're going to shoot on lower. We didn't. We started shooting back up. Problem. Why the heck are we shooting back up if we already took liquidity on the higher time frame and this is balanced? And that my brain's thinking immediately this could be a full reversal. We already, and then it's also got to look from a buy side. If I was bullish this entire time, which I was just trying to pull out this breaker, like come to the chart, seeing what happens, what's being respected, what's not being respected. Coming back up above here, telling myself, okay, this could be the buy side of the curve. We're already putting low. We take out people out of the trade, then we'll come back up very high into this breaker on the lower time frame. Remember, high time frame. This red is a bearish breaker. We start getting above there, you can treat it as as a bullish breaker, is inversing. But in this case, for context of me getting the trade, I was looking at this breaker right here. This being my low, high, low, low, rip up. So I'm saying rip up, you extend your up close candles. So in this area, I always use up in here. These are up close candles in this price range. So I took some buys right in here. Stop loss, main threshold, this oil block right here. So this last down close candle, if I was to extend this out 50% of this, you see stop loss below here. Main threshold coming back up. Like I said, you can put on some more contract. I didn't, but I thought about putting one more contract on here, sweeping here, so because it got internal sell side right here. I mean a buy side right here, and also looking at higher time frame. This is where I thought we could go as well, and also looking at the fact that if this is bullish, and we're all going bullish, right? And if this is balanced, then we're gonna have no problem going through there. Like if we have some fair value gaps and stuff like that, that'll be more hesitant. But since this was already balanced, at that point you can see the algorithm just start going fast, and we're just speeding up because all this is balanced on the other side of the curve. So in this case, since everything is balanced, the only other reason we're going up is to take liquidity, to fill in this liquidity. You know what I'm saying? Like we only going to fill. Like it's not worried. The algorithm's not worried about this side. It's more worried about filling in some more gaps that we have in the market, fair value gaps and stuff like that. Or we're going to take liquidity on a higher time frame, which you could be aiming for buy side from here. So it's just kind of looking at the context of that. That's why if you're looking at balanced price range and we start trending trading in towards that balanced price range, definitely look for a position and start getting it early, for us to just go ahead and you want to see us just bleed through there. Like you want to see fast, very fast moving markets. That's a lot of times what's going to happen when we have a balanced price range and we'll continue to press up higher. Usually it should be fast. It shouldn't be giving any troubles of going into taking liquidity, because we obviously are not going for liquidity. We're not rebalancing. We are literally full blown reversing or attacking some pools of liquidity. So that's kind of the reason I took this trade. Again, from my idea, you're gonna have to pair this up with the psychology video I'll be putting in Discord. It is just letting the day be the day and understanding that, okay, I know one thing that I can look at is looking for pools of liquidity. I think there's a solid macro. I wasn't really looking at solid macro. I was more looking at what we were doing in price, and then how I'm gonna keep on saying how we were trading this, on this breaker on a high time frame, using the 15 minutes to the leverage, using liquidity. It was Friday. It was just kind of like a lot more context into it. But again, that's why I want to continue to start trading, because sometimes the charts or the trade's not going to look this great. Sometimes they're going to be like a 1 for 3, 1 for 4. Sometimes they can look for 1 for 1 or 1 for 2. So just kind of letting the chart, as long as I know where we're going on the high time frame, that's kind of going to be my my North Star. But this video, I took partials. Sorry, I took partials at midnight. I thought that was a good target. Put that break even at that point, and then like I said, put one more contract right here. At the buy side right here, and then if I had 2 contracts on. If I had the third one, it would have been somewhere up in here. So literally just targeting. I just the ones that have put in S&T or reverse. You know how NAS is. So that was the context. That was a trade, and yeah, I don't make this video too long. But yeah, that'd be it.